Sci-Fi Invasion. I'm your host, Joey Hollywood, and I'm trying to get through all 50 movies in this 50 movie box set from Mill Creek in 50 weeks. The movie I watched today was Laser Mission, the cult classic Laser Mission. And this is the 26th movie that we've covered on this channel for the 50 movies in 50 weeks thing. But it's also the last movie on disc 6. So we are halfway through the discs in this box set. And that's a pretty good feeling because one of my goals when deciding to do a second season of this show was I wanted to get through half of this box set before February. And here we are, Tuesday, January 31st. I'm not sure if you can see that. I have succeeded in that goal. I've watched and reviewed all these movies in 30 days. So it's not quite living up to the title of 50 movies in 50 weeks. But you'll be seeing them weekly, so I guess it kind of works out that way. Hey, TV's shot a year in advance. I can shoot, a couple months in advance. But I'm really excited that I finally accomplished this. I tried to do that last year, and it took me 3 months to do 6 discs. So this is cool. It's going to give me time to work on other things. Without further ado, let's talk about Laser Mission, the Brandon Lee movie, or is it Brendan Lee? Brandon Lee or Brandon Lee? Yeah. So this is one of 4 movies he starred in before he unfortunately passed away. This one's a fun one. It's got a decent enough budget. It's competently made enough, but there's just something about it that's kind of off. It's almost like it's like an Austin Powers type situation, but it's played a little too straight. There's decent action scenes, there's good car chases with cars blowing up, but there's just something about it that feels kind of off. There's twists and turns that are so hokey. The one-liners are ridiculous. They're not funny, and you can't help but laugh because they're so unfunny. Brendan Lee is just chewing on the scenery. He's so corny in this. Yeah, I don't know. The movie's a lot of fun. I hesitate to call it a bad movie, but I can definitely see it being thought of that way. It's fun. It's goofy. It's the perfect movie to watch with friends. If you're having a bad movie night, you can't go wrong with Laser Mission. Ernest Borgnine is in it. He plays a scientist who has a crystal stolen from him, a diamond, that lasers play some sort of part in this, hence the title. There's evil Germans. Yeah, but Brandon Lee is he's this secret agent, and he's teamed up with this blonde chick who's claiming to be Ernest Borgnine's daughter, and they're looking for Ernest Borgnine and this diamond, because it could cause World War III or some nonsense like that. There's also 2, I think they're supposed to be Mexican. They speak the worst Spanish I've ever heard, but there's 2 bumbling soldiers that are chasing after them. There's evil Germans, and it's a really strange, hokey movie. It seems almost like a parody of 80s action movies, but I don't think it is. It's a fun one. I know Riff Tracks has covered this at some point or another. The last time I saw it, personally, I think the first time I saw this was on VHS, because I have distinct memories confusing this and Jewel of the Nile. So my memories of them get a little confused because I think I watched them back to back when I was a kid. I think I saw it on VHS years ago. But the last time I watched it was on something called Ninja the Mission Force, where they intercut actors into it. It's a fun movie. I don't know. I liked it. It was when I saw that it was up next on the roster, I was like, oh, I like that movie. This one will be fun. And I hope you find it fun. And I'll see you next week where we start the second half of this box set. And I hope you have a good one. Remember, please be kind and rewind.